very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Buys a little time. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll immediately call timeout. Alabama. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now through this defense moving forward.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Rush is on him. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's got some space. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Under fire. Lets it fly. Working on the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Savage. Got a little space. That's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Lopez. He cannot get there, it'll be fourth down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. To the air, it's Russell. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It is deafening in here. The panel people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Quarterback making checks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. Fourth down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it?
Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Hale. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Savage. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got some room to run. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Russell. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's...
There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's 4. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Parrish. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 5 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Oh, they're after him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that.
Going over the top. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He might want another play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flushed out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly. Got him, and nobody's close. Lots of room. Slippery slide. Way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown tie. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee. We'll start at the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Lost to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on third and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Lopez. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Cowboys are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting lead.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Got a man. It's Pringle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. With the catch, it's Staley. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Bama! And the pummeling has started. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Savage. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lopez. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Savage.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
The inside handoff. Makes a man miss. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parrish. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
First down.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Finds his man. It's Staley. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Staley. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try the run. running into the open space. Looking for room at the 40. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Extending the play. And he scoots his way to the first down.